Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday. Oh, there's Mosey. I'm still minding my sister's lovely doggies. He's so cute. So today is Thursday, guys. And we get to see each other on the 8th. I'm so excited. But tomorrow we're going to do a Zoom call and we get to see each other then. That's going to be cool. So I'll let you guys know what time later when I set up the little Zoom call. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. And it's spring. Look at the day. Today is gorgeous outside. We had lots of rain on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And Thursday the sun is out again. So Mother Nature is letting the flowers make their own food called photosynthesis. Good job. So we're having a chat about our cool continent this week called Africa. Well done. Africa, the second biggest continent. What's the biggest continent in our world? Do you remember? Asia. Asia's the biggest. And then Africa. So we've been chatting about Egypt and Morocco. And then we came down into the middle of Africa to a place called Kenya, where the lovely little girls and boys are so excited to even have water. Bless them. Look. So our gorgeous, cool Africa. Now, Africa has got different animals than we have, doesn't it? I'd love to go to Africa. It's got elephants and lions and zebras and hyenas and giraffes and rhinoceros and ostrich, a birdie that can't fly and sticks his head in the sand because he's quite shy. So there are cool African animals. Does anyone know what this animal is? A cheetah. A cheetah is the fastest land animal. They're so fast. They can run as fast as a car, maybe even faster. And if you look closely, I'm going to show you closely, on the cheetah, he has black stripes under his eye. Do you know what those black stripes are for? They're like his sun cream. So the sun, the hot sun in Africa doesn't burn him. So that's cool. Mother Nature gave him black stripes. That's like his sun cream. So cool. And I know you know what animal this is. A rhino. Now, a rhino's horn, do you see his horns? They're exactly the same as our fingernails and hair. So that's cool. Rhinoceroses have very bad eyesight. They can't see very well, but they can see lots of lovely trees because they're herbivores and they like eating plants. That's a lovely rhino. There's black rhinos in the world. There's these rhinos and there's white rhinos, but there's only 2 white rhinos left in the whole of the world. And they're 2 girls, so there won't be any more white rhinos after them. They're being looked after by 2 men, soldiers, not letting anyone harm these white rhinoceroses. So thank you to those lovely men who are minding the last 2 white rhinos. Take a look at this. Ooh, look at this. Look at the lion giving his little cub a hug. How cute. Now, lots of lions like to live together. It's called a pride. They love living in a pride. And you know what lions are afraid of? They're afraid of rhinos, and they're afraid of giraffes, and they're afraid of elephants, so they don't eat them. A lion loves eating zebra though. A zebra is a lion's favorite food. He does. And also lions like to eat crocodiles. I have a cool picture here of a lion fighting with a lioness, fighting with a crocodile. Don't know who won the fight. Would you? I wonder who won. We don't know. So that's our lovely African animals. There's lots of lovely African animals. And when we talked about the Amazon rainforest last week, there's also a rainforest in Africa. So here's a lovely map of Africa, and where it's green, that's the only rainforest left. So we'll be helping when we plant our trees over there. I called the lady again today, but she didn't answer. I'll keep calling though until she does. So the rainforest in Africa is all that's left is here. So they better stop chopping down those rainforest trees, because Mr. Gorilla loves living in them. Look at him. They eat all day long. All day long. And their babies learn how to swing from the trees in the rainforest. It's very beautiful. It's like the Amazon. The Amazon is a lot bigger, but the African rainforest is still absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. Look at the sunlight coming in, letting all those trees make its own food, called photosynthesis. Exactly. You guys, you're going to love this picture I have of the daddy gorilla and his little baby asleep on him. Look. Oh, he's adorable. Isn't he adorable? It's very beautiful there. I've never been, but I've just seen all lovely pictures of the gorgeous rainforest in Africa. And on our lovely map in Africa, so the brown is all the desert in Africa. The yellow is called a savanna, and that's where the lions and giraffes and zebras and rhinos and antelopes and all the cool African animals live in the savanna. Can you see these mountains? Look at these mountains in Africa. There's a really big mountain in Africa. My friend went and climbed it one time. It's called Mount Kilimanjaro. Look at it here in the distance. Now, Mount Kilimanjaro has got 3 volcanoes on it. 2 of the volcanoes are dormant, and one of them is still active. It could wake up any time and erupt. But this lovely elephant doesn't mind. Elephants' tusks are actually teeth, guys. Look. And they communicate through vibrations on the ground. So this is our lovely Mount Kilimanjaro. It's the tallest mountain in Africa, and you can actually go and climb it. That would be such an adventure. Imagine going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. I would love that. So there are cool African animals. Now, if we want to go over here, if we wanted to leave Africa and go here to Madagascar, there's no boats at all from Africa to Madagascar. You have to get a plane, and that's what my friend Jenny did a few months ago. She went on a plane to Africa. She stayed a little bit there, and then she got on a plane to Madagascar, and she said it was just gorgeous. People live on Madagascar. 26 million people live in Madagascar. 4 million people live in Ireland. 26 million live in Madagascar. So it's a lot bigger than Ireland. It really is. And they have the most amazing trees there. Andersonia grandanderi, it's a gorgeous tree. They're like so high, like really, really high. Look how beautiful those trees are. You wouldn't get those trees in Ireland because our climate, which means weather, wouldn't be great for them. They need nice, warm Madagascarian and African weather. Fabulous, aren't they, guys? That'd be cool to have a treehouse in one of those. The people who live in Madagascar, they speak French. A bonjour. Like our lovely Paul's mummy, Anne. She'd have a great time in Madagascar because she'd be able to talk to the people. These lovely ladies. Look at this girl. She is so good at balancing this big basket of grass on her head. They have to walk for a very long time. They collect lots of grass. They bring it back to their beautiful little village and they weave. I will show you weaving when we come back to school. They make baskets. They make the roofs for their houses. I mean, they're so good and so busy all day long. The children in Madagascar are gorgeous. My friend Jenny met some of them. Bonjour. They were speaking French to her. They have a lovely time in Madagascar. Now, the animals in Madagascar are slightly different than the animals in Africa, even though it's just kind of beside it. Animals in Madagascar are gorgeous as well. Look, they've got a long-eared owl. They have cool coloured frogs. They have geckos, which are lizards. They have lemurs. And they've got, oh, look, a poisonous frog. So Madagascar animals are so cool. Does anyone know what this animal is? A chameleon. These are really intelligent. They can change colour to suit their mood. So if they're feeling cold, they turn a dark colour. So then when the sun comes down, it heats them up a bit better. I mean, that's really clever. They use their cool tails, look at their curly tail, to hang from the trees. They love eating worms and beetles and bugs. But what likes eating them? Snakes. Snakes love chameleons. It's a very tasty treat for them. When my friend Jenny went to Madagascar, remember I showed you the little video of her at school one day? And she had lemurs. Lemurs were climbing on her. Look. Guys, you know what they call a lemur? He's a creator of the forest. Basically, without the lemurs, there wouldn't be much forest because he eats so much lovely fruit, and he will go along the forest and do his poo-poos, and in the poos are new seeds which new plants grow. So these guys are really important. They're so important for the African forests and the Madagascar forests. So they're creators of the forest. So that's our cool, lovely animals of Africa. Do you remember our other lovely animal from Morocco? Our cobra and our mongoose. Now, who's going to win that fight? Probably the mongoose, because the cobra's venom doesn't hurt him. So that's cool. And we also talked about our other lovely animal from Africa in Egypt and all of the desert in Africa. Camels, with his big fat tongue and his cool mouth that he's able to eat cactus plants. I mean, that is so cool. Can you find Africa on the map? Good job. That's our lovely Africa. And let's go over here and I'm going to make a lovely lion with you guys. I'm going to show you how to make a lion. An African lion. Oh, first I'm just going to move over this. So it's a bit sunny there. Now. And you guys are going to be back here with Joe soon, next week. And it's going to be so much fun. There we go. I'm just going to move this little line over here. There we go. Now, Miyagi, you want to see Joe making a lovely lion? So I'm going to make a cool lion picture with you. So what you need is some lovely white paper. And you need some lovely yellow paper for your lion's face. So I'm going to trace out my lion's face with this shape. Does anyone know what that shape is? A circle. So Joe's going to draw her circle. A lovely, what colour is yellow in Irish? Can anyone remember? Whee! So I'm cutting out with my lovely safety scissors. Emma Semple always tells me to use my safety scissors. I'm going to cut out my lovely lion's head. It's so cool. And a lion has a gorgeous mane. The lady lions don't have a mane, just the daddy lion. The lady lion is called a lioness. So onto my lovely white page, I'm going to stick my lovely lion head with a little bit of glue. And you guys can make one of these at home. It's really easy. There's my little bit of glue. And I'm going to give him some gorgeous googly eyes. Look, he's going to be a super cute lion. Can anyone remember what lions are afraid of? They're afraid of elephants. Probably because they're so big. Elephant wouldn't hurt a lion though, because an elephant is a herbivore. He wouldn't like to eat a lion. So I'm gluing on his lovely, lovely, lovely eyes. Oh, how cute is he? I'm going to give him a smile because he's a happy lion. How cute. Now, what about his mane? His lovely hair. I'm going to use 2 colours for his mane. I'm going to use a roshta and I'm going to use bui. So a roshta and bui for my lion's mane. So I put bui in one bowl with a fork. So you can ask Mummy for an old fork. Plastic forks are better. I found out that this kind of a fork isn't the best. Plastic one would be better. And I've used a roshta in this one. So I'm going to get my lovely fork. You watching, Joe? And I'm going to make cool stripes on my page like this. Look. See my fork? Look at the gorgeous lines it's after giving. My lion is going to look so lovely when he's done. And you guys can do one of these at home and maybe bring it in to Joe next week. He's a lovely lion. Lions live in Africa, not Madagascar. You don't find lions in Madagascar. They love to live on the savannah, which is in Africa, all that lovely grassland I showed you. Oh, he's a lovely lion. He's coming out so nice. And you guys, I'm really excited to see the lions that you guys make. So I've put on lots of roshta. I'm going to give him a bit of bui now. A bit of bui. This is going to be so cool. And guys, it's so nice and sunny outside today. I hope you're going to be out looking for nature. We'll be back soon going on our adventures. I'm so excited for that. Oh, guys, this looks so nice. Will you see my lovely lion? Oh, I have a joke for you. What time is it when a lion comes into the room? Time to run. Time to run if you see a lion. Oh, I love my lion. Moses, Miyaki, do you want to see Joe's lion? Oh, he's gorgeous. Are you ready? Da, 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 da. Lion power. Oh. Look at my lovely lion. Miyaki, do you like my lion? What's that? What's a lovely lion from lovely Africa? Oh, I love him. Let's look at a map and find Africa on a map. These doggies don't know where Africa is. You guys, without me showing you, do you know where Africa is? Can you find Africa? Is that Africa? No. Is that Africa? No. Is that Africa? No. Where's Africa, guys? Here's Africa. So we were talking about Madagascar today, but we've also talked about Egypt and Morocco, and we talked about Kenya down here, and we talked about the river Nile that comes down here and goes out into the ocean again. North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Antarctica. Don't forget Australia. Good job, guys. And you'll be back soon having all the fun in here. All the fun. It'll be so cool. I'm going to read you a little story. The story I found today is about a little animal that you'll see soon. Well, more so like an insect. Insects have been hibernating too. Butterflies have been hibernating. And ladybirds have been hibernating. Look, there's still, I haven't seen any ladybirds yet. If you see any ladybirds, please tell me. Then that knows spring is really, really here. At the start of spring, it's just getting warmer. So not everything wakes up straight away. This story is called What the Ladybird Heard. What the Ladybird Heard. One day, in the middle of May, May, so it's only February now, so maybe we have to wait until March, April, May for ladybirds. The ladybird went on holidays. She flew to the town to see the sights, the streets and the shops and the bright, bright lights. She saw the parks and the palace too. Then she went off to visit the zoo. And the crocodile snapped, and the tiger growled, the lion roared, and the monkeys howled, ooh, 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 ah, 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 ah. The elephant trumpety trumped. Hoof, said the camel. The hyena laughed. The hummingbird whirred, but the ladybird never said a word. But the ladybird saw with her eyes, and the ladybird heard. She saw two men she already knew. They were Lanky Len and Hefty Hugh, and she heard them chuckle. We're going to kidnap Monkey Joe. What? Me? No, you're not. We'll hide till there's no one else about. Then we'll pick the lock and we'll get Joe out. No, you won't. Won't get me. And if we give him lots of fruit, he'll do the job and steal the loot. The palace isn't very far at all. Monkey Joe can scale the wall. I'm not scaling no wall for you guys. He'll find out where the queen's asleep, then tiptoe into her room he'll creep. He'll open the stack and steal the crown. Oh, we'll be the richest men in town. Mean, there's the means. The little spotty ladybird told the animals what she heard. The crocodile snapped and the tiger growled. The lion roared and the monkeys howled. The elephant trumped, trump, trump, trump. Humph, said the camel with a great big hump. The hyena cried and the hummingbird whirred. And all of the animals, feathered and furred, said, no, 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 no. We can't let them kidnap Monkey Joe. But the ladybird had a good idea, and she whispered into the monkey's ear. Then straight away the ladybird flew to the palace and had a word with the queen's two chorus, Willow and Holly. And one said, gosh, the other said, golly. And both the dogs agreed to just what the ladybird told them to. At the dead of night, the two bad men, Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, checked that nobody was about. Then they picked the lock and they got Joe out. They carried him off to the palace gate. Look, oh my gosh. Gave him the sack, then they lay in wait. They watched him scale the palace wall, and they muttered, careful, do not fall. Well, at least they cared for him. Then they rubbed their hands as they saw him creeping into the room where the queen was sleeping. Corey Holly and Corey Willow, who lay each side of the queen's soft pillow, were wide awake and said to Joe, come on, monkey, off we go. They led the way while the queen still slept, and they showed young Joe where the bones were kept. They helped the monkey fill the sack, and they wagged their tails as he carried it on their back. The two thieves yelled, hip, hip, hooray! But now let's make our getaway. They carried the sack to a nice quiet park, where only sound was a distant bark They found a bench and they both sat down. And Hugh said, "It's time to take that crown." "I just can't wait," said Lanky Len. They opened the sack, but then you should have heard the moans and groans to find the sack was full of bones. Just then a dog came bounding up, and Hugh said, "Shoo, you greedy pup!" Another dog was close behind, and then the dogs came, every kind. A lurcher, a labrador, a peaky. Oh, that's you guys, a Pekingese. White dogs, grey and brown. It seemed like every dog in town. They seized the bones and gnashed and gnawed. They tugged and tussled, pawed and clawed. Then they turned up upon the robbers. Arr, 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 arr. They wanted second helpings. The thieves took off with leaps and bounds. They pushed all the hungry hounds, while the monkey ran and the ladybird flew, with never a stop till they reached the zoo. Then the crocodile grinned and the tiger pranced, the lion leapt and the monkey danced, the elephant trumped, trump, trump, trump. "Hooray!" said the camel with his great big hump. The hyena laughed and the hummingbird whirred, but the ladybird never said a word. The end. That was cool. The ladybird saved the day. I love ladybirds. So that's our lovely story for today, guys. And I'm going to see you on our Zoom call in the morning, and we can have a little chat and a wee song and maybe a wee story. I'll bring a wee story with me. So I hope you have a great day in the gorgeous sunny spring day. Spring is here, spring is here. How do you think we know? I see flowers, that is how I know. I've loads of lovely little baby daffodils in my garden. They're so cute. Have a great Thursday. Happy, happy Thursday. And I'll see you tomorrow in our Zoom call. Love you. And have a great day.